Hello students, welcome to Maths online classes for standard 7th. So, let's begin. Direct proportion and inverse proportion. I will give one example. Many of you go to the market. So if we are in the market in stationery shop and you want to purchase pencil, and yes, you have to write pencil and its cost. When you ask shopkeeper one pencil, if the cost of pencil is ₹5, we will write cost in rupees and pencil quantity. Okay, one pencil ₹5. But if you are having brother or sister and they also want, and if in the next example you are purchasing two pencils, so the cost also will go increasing. Yes, correct, ₹10. Now if I want 3 pencils, what will be the cost?
15.
Correct. And now I want 5 pencils, 25. Correct. But some students are having habit that for full year or for 6 months they just purchase full box, and now what will be the cost? It is 50. Correct. So in direct proportion, two quantities. First quantity is what? Pencil, number of pencils, and second quantity is cost of the pencils. Okay, now here if I will go on increasing the quantity, then what will happen? Its cost also will goes on increasing. Or is it like that? If you are purchasing 5 pencils, shopkeeper will charge ₹25. But if you are buying 10, can he give you for ₹5 10 pencils?
No, sir.
Will he decrease the cost? No. It means it is called direct variation. Both the things goes on increasing. Now here if I will decrease the quantity, again I made it 6. Here after 10 I made it 6. Now after 50, will it be 100?
30.
Correct.
30.
If here first quantity is decreased, this second quantity also we have to decrease. Understand? This is called direct proportion. Second example of direct proportion is, suppose we are having, here mute your call. If you are having any vehicle, 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler, I will take example of 4-wheeler, and suppose you have to fill gas in that vehicle, CNG. Okay, suppose 1 kg of CNG gas is filled, then suppose it will cover 20 kilometers. Okay, now if there will be 2 kg of gas, how many kilometers it will travel? 40 kilometers. Correct. If I will fill 4 kg of CNG gas in the car, then 80 kilometer. Correct. But if I will fill 3 kg of CNG gas, then 60. Correct. So this is the second example of direct proportion. From 1 to 2 quantity is increased, second quantity also get increased. From here to here again quantity, first quantity is increased, second also increased. But if I am decreasing first quantity, second quantity also gets decreases. It is called direct proportion. What it is called?
Direct proportion.
In direct proportion, whatever ratio we are getting, we will get the same ratio. Now take this first example. If I am writing here proportion 1/5 equals 2/10. Now if we have to decrease this 2/10, 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. It means we are getting here 1/5. Same constant ratio. Take now here 6/30. divided by 6. 6 1s are 6. 6 how's are 30? 6 5s are 30. It means here also answer is coming same. So 1 upon 5 constant or same proportion we are getting. It is called direct proportion. Understand? Write down these two examples. Now practice set 37. First sum, if 7 kg onions cost 140 rupees, how much must we pay for 12 kg onions? Question mark. Many of you goes in the vegetable market and you purchase onion, potato, tomatoes. So here is example of onions. If 7 kg, 7 kilogram of onions cost 140 rupees, how much must we pay for 12 kg onions? We have to consider cost of 12 kg onions as a x. So write down solution. Let us consider cost of 12 kg onions is x rupees. And now we know that if 7 kg 140 rupees, if quantity, first quantity is increased, kilograms are increased, so rupees also will increase or decrease? It will increase. So you have to write it is the example of direct proportion. This is your second statement. Therefore, first we will write onions. In bracket you can write kg, cost, in bracket you can write rupees. First it was 7 kg, how much rupees? 140 rupees. And now next kilograms, how much kilograms are given? 12 kg is given. And cost of 12 kg we have considered x. So it will be easy and you will get a clear idea if you will make like this table. Okay, now we will take in the form of proportion. 7 upon 140 is equal to 12 upon x. Now if like this two fractions we got, we have to do cross multiplication. You will multiply 7 with x, 140 with 12. So 7 into x, we got 7x. 140 and 12, 140 multiply by 12. Now we want to find the value of x. So both the sides we will divide it by 7. So if we divide this 7x upon 7, 7 will get cancelled and here only x is left. And here also we will find out what answer we get when we divide it by 7. So whatever number is there with the besides by the side of x, by that number we have to divide both the sides. So write down 7x upon 7 equals 140 into 12 upon 7. We have to write here dividing both sides by 7. Whatever number will be there next to the x, we have to divide by that number. Here 7 will get cancelled. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14 and here 0 we will write down. So we got here 20 and here 12 is left. Now write down therefore x equals 20 into 12. X equals 12 to the 24, 12 into 0 it becomes 0. So value of x is 240, which we have considered the cost of 12 kg of onions. Therefore write down we must pay rupees 240 for 12 kg onions. Write down second. If 600 rupees buy 15 bunches of feed, how many will 1280 rupees buy? Solution. Let us consider 1280 rupees buy X bunches of feed. Second statement we have to write. This is example of direct proportion. Here we will write down amount in rupees, and second we will write down bunches of feed. First here 600 is there, so we'll write down 600. How many bunches we are getting? 15 bunches. In second condition 1280 rupees, and here we have to write X bunches. Take a scale, draw a box, write down in the form of fraction. Therefore 600 upon 15 equals 1280 upon X. We have to do here cross multiplication. Therefore do here cross multiplication. 600x and here 15 multiplied by 1280. As I told, whatever number is there along with x, we have to divide by that number. So 600x upon x, upon 600 is equal to 15 into 1280 upon 600. Here write down, dividing both the sides by 600. Cut this 600, this 600. Here 0 is there, here 0 is there, we can cut. We know that in the table of 15, 60 comes. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, 15 threes are 45, 15 fours are 60. Now here we have 128. We can divide it by 4. 4 hows are 12, 4 threes are 12. Take here 8 down. 4 hows are 8, 2s are 8. We got here 32. X equals 32. We have considered X means bunches of feed. Therefore write down answer. 1280 rupees will buy 32 bunches of feed. Write it down. Write down third one. For 9 cows, 13 kg 500 gram of food supplement are required every day. In the same proportion, how much will be needed for 12 cows? If you have seen cows, if in your villages cows are there, you may be knowing that cows are not only feed on the grass, but also along with that food supplement is given to the cows. Why? To get the more milk from them. So here it is given, for 9 cows 13 kilogram 500 gram of food supplement are required every day. In the same proportion, how much will be needed for 12 cows? We know that 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. So we will convert it into the grams. 13 kilograms means 13,000 gram plus 500 grams. So we have to add 13,000 plus 500, we get 13,500 gram. So total 13,500 gram of food supplement required, and we have to find out for 12 cows. Once we will get it, again we can convert it into a kilograms and grams. Write down solution. Let us consider for 12 cows X kg of food supplement is needed, you can write. Second, write down, this is example needed, required. This is example of direct proportion. Cows, this is the short form of food supplement, okay? suppose 9 cows, then 13,500 gram. In bracket you can write in grams, and here 12 cows, here x. Take this number in the form of fraction. Do here cross multiplication. 9 into x, 9x, 13,500 into 12. Along with x, 9 is there, therefore we will divide on both the sides by 9. 9x upon 9 upon 9. Write down here, dividing both the sides by 9. This will get cancelled. X equals, see here, 9 and 12 comes in the table of 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Now this number is divisible by 3, this 13,500. So divide this number by 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12, 13 minus 12 is 1. Take this 5 down, it becomes 15. 3 5s are 15, and here these 2 zeros as it is. Now 4,500 into 4. 4,500 multiply by 4. 4 into 0, 0. 4 into 0, 0. Again 5 4s are 20. Here 2 carry over. 4 4s are 16 plus 2. Here 18. We are getting total 18,000 gram. If there are 18,000 gram, how many kilograms will be there if we convert this gram into kilograms? Yes, very good. Sandeep, your answer is correct. Therefore, 18 kilograms. Write down here statement. 18 kilograms of food supplement will be needed for 12 cows. The cost of 12 quintals of soybean is 36,000 rupees. How much will 8 quintals cost? First thing, you should know quintals. 1 quintal means how many kilograms? Anybody knows? Huh?
1,000 kilograms.
No. Yes, correct. 1 quintal is equal to 100 kg. Okay, remember this thing. It means 12 quintals. It means how many kilograms? 1200 or 1200 kilograms. Okay, remember these units. And 1 ton means 1000 kilograms. Okay, this you remember. Just I wanted to tell you 1 quintal is equal to how many kilograms. Okay, so write down solution. Let us consider cost of 8 quintals of soybean is X rupees. Therefore, this is example of direct proportion. Here I will write soybean and its cost. Here it is 12 quintal 36,000, 8 quintal X. Draw a box. Take these numbers in the form of fraction. 12 upon 36,000 equals 8 upon X. Do here cross multiplication. 12 into X, 12X equals 36,000 into 8. So divide both the sides by 12. 12X upon 12, 36,000 into 8 upon 12. In bracket write down, dividing both the sides by 12. 12 will get cancelled. In the table of 12, tell me, does 36 come?
Yes, sir. 12.
Tell Ankit. Yes, very good. 12 ones are 12, 12 threes are 36. How many zeros are left? 3 zeros. So give 3 zeros as it is, and again multiply 8 with this 3. 8 threes are 24, 3 zeros again as it is. So X is equal to 24,000, and 24,000 is what? Cost of 8 quintals of soybean. And check 36,000, 24,000 value is decreased. Write down therefore cost of 8 quintal of soybean will be 24,000 rupees. Write down first. One more example is there, and then we will wind up this class. Last example, fifth one. So we'll complete practice set 37. Write down fifth sum. 2 mobiles cost 16,000 rupees. 2 mobiles cost 16,000 rupees. How much money will be required to buy 13 such mobiles? 2 mobiles 16,000. We have to buy 13 mobiles. Write down solution. Let us consider cost of 13 mobiles is X rupees. This is example of direct proportion. Here I will write mobiles cost. 2 mobiles 16,000. 13 mobiles X. Take these numbers in the form of fraction. 12 upon 16,000 equals 13 upon X. We will do here cross multiplication. 2 into X. 2x 16,000 into 13. We have to divide both the sides by 2. So right here 2x upon 2 is equal to 16,000 multiplied by 13 upon 2. Dividing, you want to write this box, dividing both the sides by 2. These 2 will get cancelled. X equals, we can divide 16,000 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16, 3 zeros as it is. 8,000 multiplied by 13. You should know table of 13. You have to say the table of 13 till 8. 104. And here how many zeros are left? Here 3 zeros. 1,04,000 rupees. 1,04,000 will be required to buy 13 mobiles.
That's all for this video. If you are visiting our channel first time, please subscribe to our channel as it's totally free, and press bell icon. Like and share this video. And finally, thanks for watching and supporting. God bless you all.